Hello students, let's solve the question. The question says that the pair in which phosphorus atoms have a formal oxidation state of +3 is. So we are having different pairs, okay? And in all of these pairs, we have actually 4 oxoacids, or otherwise 4 acids of the phosphorus atoms, okay? So first of all, what we can do is lay down the structures of each of them, analyze it, and find out the answer. Yes. So let us start with the very first one, which is there in the first option, and that is your pyrophosphorus acid. Yes. The formula goes in as follows. It's H4P2O5. Yes. Now in this case, let us draw the structure first. It is as follows. You have one POP bond, two P double bond O bonds. Yes. And then we are having 2 OH bonds, one on each of the phosphorus atoms, and 2 pH bonds in total. Yes. Now, after drawing the structure, when we go to calculate the oxidation states, oxygen over there is going to be -2. The OH as a whole is going to be -1, and hydrogens +1, oxygen again -2. So when we are going to sum it up, it's going to be -1 plus 1 cancels off 0. Here also it cancels off. So we are having -6, which goes on the other side, becomes +6. And since there are 2 phosphorus atoms, 2P will be equal to +6, or otherwise 1 phosphorus will be holding an oxidation state of +3. In short, over here, we are having phosphorus atoms showing a +3 oxidation state. Yes. Now, let us analyze the other acids also. So the next one is your hypophosphoric acid. Okay. In the first pair itself, we have this acid. So hypophosphoric acid. Yes. Now what is hypophosphoric acid? It is H4P2O6. Okay. The structure goes in as follows. We have 1 PP linkage, 2 P double bond O structures, and altogether 4 OH bonds, 2 on each of the phosphorus atoms. Okay. Now, calculating the oxidation state in the same manner, each of the doubly bonded O's over here have -2, OH would be having -1, yes, and hence the calculation begins. It's going to be -4, -2, that becomes -6, and -6 minus 2 is -8. Goes on the other side, becomes +8. So one phosphorus atom will be bearing a +4 oxidation state. So the first pair is not at all going to be in the answer list. Yes. Next, proceeding towards the next one is your orthophosphorus acid. Okay, a new acid has come into the picture. So let us first of all draw the structure of orthophosphorus acid. Now the formula of orthophosphorus acid is H3PO3. Another name for orthophosphorus is phosphonic acid. Yes. So the structure of phosphonic acid would be as follows. So we would be having 1 P double bond O structure, 2 OH bonds, 2 POH bonds, and 1 H bond. Yes. So when we go to calculate the oxidation state of the same, it's going to be -2 for your oxygen, P double bond O, OH -1, OH -1, and this is going to be +1. So -1 plus 1 gets cancelled off. -2 minus 1 is going to be -3, and on the other side it goes and it becomes +3. So we have got P is equal to +3. Yes. So which means the second pair, okay, the first pair was showing us pyrophosphorus and hypophosphoric acids, in which pyrophosphorus was +3 oxidation state and hypophosphoric was +4. In the second case, it's orthophosphorus and hypophosphoric. Orthophosphorus is again +3 and hypophosphoric is +4. Yes. So again, that won't be a match. Let us try out for the next one. Now, in the next pair, we already have pyrophosphorus with us, which means it is +3 in this case. we have to find out for pyrophosphoric acid. Okay, we haven't drawn the structure yet, so we'll have to test this. Yes, and hence we advance towards the next phase to give the structure of pyrophosphoric acid. Yes, so pyrophosphoric acid, what is it? It is going to be H4P2O7. Yes. Now, when it is going to be H4P2O7, the structure will be as follows. You have one POP linkage, two P double bond O bonds. Yes. Then 4 OH, in which 2 of them would be on each of your phosphorus atoms. Yes. And there is, yes. Now, this is the completion of the phosphorus bonds. Yes. Now, what we do is, of course, find out the oxidation states. So, P double bond O structures would have -2, -2. OH will be -1 on each of the sides. Yes. And this is -2. Now, when you go to calculate it, this becomes -2. This becomes -2. So, how many -2 are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 5s are 10. So, that means 2P will be equal to +10, and hence P will be equal to +5. That means each of the phosphorus atoms over here would bear a +5 oxidation state. Now again, if it's +5, it's not going to match. So that means the third option also goes out to give us the answer. But what about the fourth pair? It's orthophosphorus. In orthophosphorus, what is the oxidation state of phosphorus? It's +3. And pyrophosphorus, here also it's +3. So wonderful. We have got our answer, and that is option number 4. So this is the only pair in which the phosphorus atoms have a formal oxidation state of +3. I hope you understood the explanation. Thank you.
हेलो एवरीवन, क्वेश्चन है जब प्रोडक्ट फॉर्म होता है, जब रिएक्शन होता है SOCl2 का विद वाइट फॉस्फोरस, तो हमें क्या मिलेगा? द ऑप्शंस आर PCl3, SO2Cl2, SCl3 या POCl3. ठीक है, तो देखो क्या होता है जब हमारा रिएक्शन होता है फॉस्फोरस का P4 का SOCl2 के साथ, तो ये हमें क्या फॉर्म करता है? ये फॉर्म करता है एक तो फॉस्फोरस ट्राइक्लोराइड PCl3 विद, ये हमें क्या देता है? सल्फर डाइऑक्साइड SO2 एंड ये देता है S2Cl2. और अब हम रिएक्शन को बैलेंस कर लेते हैं, तो यहाँ आ जाएगा 8. ये है मेरा वाइट फॉस्फोरस. फॉस्फोरस के हमारे एलोट्रॉप्स होते हैं, तो ये हमारा एक वाइट फॉस्फोरस है. फॉस्फोरस RUS PCl3, ये हो जाएगा 4 और ये हो जाएगा 4SO2 और ये हो जाएगा 2S2Cl2. तो यहाँ पे हमारा क्या है? फॉस्फोरस ट्राइक्लोराइड फॉर्म हो रहा है. फॉस्फोरस ट्राइक्लोराइड फॉर्म हो रहा है जब हम हमारा ये रिएक्शन हो रही है. और फॉस्फोरस ट्राइक्लोराइड का अगर आप स्ट्रक्चर देखेंगे तो सेंट्रल एटम P, यहाँ पे हमारा क्लोरीन 5 वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन होंगे, तो यहाँ पे ये लोन पेयर हो जाएगा. और जो ये हमारा डिस्टेंस होता है, दिस इज जनरली around 204 picometers and this angle is generally around 100 degree. तो ये हमने किसकी बात करी? फॉस्फोरस ट्राइक्लोराइड की. ये एक हमारी एक कलरलेस क्लियर फ्यूमिंग लिक्विड है जिसका बहुत ही ज्यादा क्या होता है? एक स्ट्रॉन्ग ऑर्डर और ये यूज किया जाता है एडिटिव्स में, टेक्सटाइल फिनिशिंग में एंड ऑल्सो टू मेक केमिकल्स, पेस्टिसाइड्स. तो इसका कमर्शियली बहुत यूज है, केमिकल्स, pesticides, and even it is used in the catalyst purpose. और ये यूज किया जाता है एज अ प्लास्टिसाइजर्स, डाई स्टफ्स. तो ये कुछ इसके यूजेस हैं. तो फॉस्फोरस ट्राइक्लोराइड, दैट इज ऑप्शन नंबर A, PCl3. तो करेक्ट आंसर हो गया इस क्वेश्चन का पार्ट A. थैंक यू.
हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, क्वेश्चन है कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड नाइट्रिक एसिड अपॉन लॉन्ग स्टैंडिंग टर्न्स येलोइश ब्राउन ड्यू टू द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ. कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड नाइट्रिक एसिड जो है, अगर हम उसे काफ़ी देर तक स्टैंड स्टिल रखें तो वो येलो ब्राउन कलर देता है. क्यों देता है, किस कंपाउंड की फॉर्मेशन होती है, ये हमें बताना है. राइट. ऑप्शन 1 दिया हुआ है NO नाइट्रस ऑक्साइड, ऑप्शन 2 में दिया हुआ है NO2 नाइट्रिक ऑक्साइड, ऑप्शन 3 में दिया हुआ है N2 नाइट्रोजन पर ऑक्साइड एंड ऑप्शन 4 में दिया हुआ है NO2 का डाइमर यानी कि N2O4. राइट। तो क्या होता है, ये जो कंपाउंड फॉर्मेशन होती है ये NO2 की वजह से होती है। सो NO2 on reaction with concentrated HNO3 gives yellowish brown color, यानी कि अगर हम NO2 को कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड HNO3 के साथ रिएक्ट कराएं तो वो येलो ब्राउन कलर देता है। कि हमारी रिएक्शन, देयरफॉर जितने भी हमें ऑप्शन दिए हैं उनमें से करेक्ट आंसर होगा हमारा ऑप्शन 2 विच इज NO2, राइट। थैंक यू।